One TV special report.
Thank you, Honorable Ko, for your manifestation. Yes, the chair would like to suggest to the honorable body, the committee, to please furnish us also the yes. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, the contested issue is the ordinance requires the barangay to have a temporary shelter for dogs impounded. So it requires the barangay to spend money para maghimog gamay nga barangay area. Dili kayo sophisticated. Igoy ko na po nga dili po wala cruelty sa dog para before na submit na sa atong city impounding area. So, ang barangay maghimog temporary shelter para sa dogs muna mugas ng barangay. Munang there was a sentiment nga unta ang barangay mo share sa income sa pag-pain sa dogs para napos like lugang funds to spend for the especially for the construction of the temporary shelter nga yung gisugit ka na ibsa kunog bambo lang pero likon ba dili dali magubak mawalang iro nga temporary lang kay to over man sa city impounding area sa gimanage sa city mineral office. So muna iso na so si honorable ko nangayog proposal sa barangay sa inyong position paper kung pila ang gusto ninyong ma-share sa income para makatabang sa inyong mga respective barangay councils sa labi na siyang shoulder sa temporary shelter. So, Honorable Cole, we will be waiting for the proposal of the ABC as a whole. Muna kaya lang, Honorable Mulayon, nga imong i-konsulta imong mga tao, imong mga kapitan para makatang mo proposal kang Honorable ko para ma-finalize ni Honorable ko ang iyang version sa ordinance. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. Yes, Honorable Suiso.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. In addition to the manifestation of the Majority Floor Leader, maybe during the plenary we could extend the title that after the ordinance, maybe we could put there providing funds thereof because we are planning to purchase chips to be implanted sa mga ero. Naigamay ng paliton nga chips para during the implementation for kanang long term nato nga maintenance nga to avoid dog bites or para ma-sustain nato si ordinance. Kaning chips, Madam Chair, we're going to profile our dogs nga kinsa tong nakasala dito na sa chips maskan kung kinsay tag-iya para ma-identify dan kinsay liable. So probably in the future kung nanatay budget, we could provide katong pag-purchase sa mga chips. Si LGU na ang mo himo-ana, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you of your manifestation, Honorable Suiso. I think it would have been better kung during the processing ba, pag-process bitaw sa atong ordinansa.
Yes, Honorable Sir.
Yes.
Kung ato nungagan og unproviding funds therefore, it's timely because we are now preparing our budget for next year. So, kung ma-approve na yung ordinance, after second reading, so the mayor will have to approach certain funds to carry this ordinance. So, it's timely, and plus kung as soon as possible, kung mapalas na honorable ko ang ordinance, ma-submit sa mayor para makita sa mayor how much ang kinlanon nga additional budget sa city mineral office para mo-improve ang atong perhaps impounding area o kung sa bahilain nga painalan sa atong syudad kabayan sa mga ordinansa.
Okay.
So, if honorable ko is available to add this phrase and providing funds therefore, Honorable Sir.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. Yes, the committee headed by Honorable Ko will submit a proposal, budget proposal to that effect, no? Para i-incorporate na lang that is needed para we can finalize the ordinance to include the budgetary requirements.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Madam
You're
Madam
not
Chair.
Commission
All these
Honorable Ko.
suggestions are duly noted. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Ko. Yes, Honorable Cypress, you have additional
Yes,
info.
Madam Chair. In addition, daytood, Madam Chair, regarding sa fees, since ang barangay, dako manggid kaayo sila og role regarding ani. So, I suggest ni Honorable Carlo Moralion sa ilahang position paper na para makatabang pod sa ilahang isig ka barangay, pwede ra pod siya although this is a city ordinance, but dako kay sila og role mo take part ani na ordinance, pwede ra sad, I suggest 70-25 ang 25-75
Sharing?
sharing,
The
Madam.
sharing?
Yes, Madam
Okay.
Chair, sa barangay and the
Any
city.
reaction from Honorable Moralion? Yes, go ahead. You have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Atong 2024, amo na magining nalihok sa mga barangay captain. Gikuha na mo ang kinsay mga tagiya, unsay ngalan, unsay color sa ilang iro. But mas pinakadaghan ang wala ning tug-an og tinuod kay 5 ka buok ang ilang iro, isa ra girehistro. The number one problem na puna mo ato is among dako ng iro mamaak man. Gilista pa gani iyang ngalan, mamanghag na. So di man siya muduol. Karon ang problema na mo ang kaning mga tagbalay mo kuan na pod kining mo reklamo ay naibalaod ang iro nga pasakitan. Pero mo to nga among na undangan sa kalaruhon tong kasabot ni Mayor Indy. And karon nabalik siguro like magpasa na lang ko kung sa ilain nga kuan sa additional nga atong kuanon pagidana pohon. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Moralion. Yes, any other reactions regarding the proposed
Very
ordinance?
significant, Honorable Sir, nga kadang ordinansa nga principal author ni Honorable ko, dahil kayo gid og kalabutan ang barangay. Ang barangay mo principal nga core kay dahil kayo presidente sa barangay. Kasi sangundan sa ordinance nga mo muhatag og dako nga responsibilidad nga mo handle ani problema sa iro og sa iring. Pero labi na gyud sa iro. Kaya daghang indikasyon na hitabo sa atong syudad tungod na ng iro. Way labot sa napakan nga daghang pod nga kinang injection na mugasto atong syudad sa anti-rabies uban pa. So daghang role ang barangay ni. So imutado kaya role ni Honorable Moralion kay ang success ordinance maagal dito sa barangay. So the request of Honorable Silco to wait for the position of the barangays IBC is important. Kaya di lang basta-basta man-recommend ni Silco ang ordinance for the second reading, third reading, kung wala'y tino nga session ang mga barangay captains kaya sila nisayod sa mga kahimtang sa ilang barangay. Bahin sa mga iro, lagan, mga iro. So, sila nisayod. Sila maghatag og sakto nga mga parameters nga tukang honorable ko para iyang ma-modify o gusto ang iyang ordinansa, Honorable Sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Honorable Majority Floor Leader, for your manifestation. Any other comments or remarks regarding this proposed ordinance? Or maybe if there are some that can be considered in a committee hearing, no? Okay, thank you.
So, with that, Honorable Sir, may we proceed? May we now have the President of Babilis to hear on matters concerning the indigenous people from Honorable Negotiation, Honorable Sir.
On PCL matters, Honorable Suiso, you are now recognized.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. During the preliminary meetings with the IP tribal leaders, Madam Chair, they will be asking the mayor for a courtesy call. Probably the 11 tribal leaders will be visiting the mayor. They are already writing a letter for their courtesy call to the mayor. Thank you very much.
Okay, noted, Honorable Suiso.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Before I proceed to the last item, tomorrow we will have activities sa atong civil service pero ang mga SP members mo travel sa Cagayan murag mudulot good ang hangyo sa DLG nga ito tanan nga na elected nga public officials mo ato sa Cagayan kay kani new matters kuning atong sistiyan mo nang Vice Mayor will be going there, and this morning Mayor Sam told me also that he is going to emphasize the importance of this particular orientation sa DLG sa Cagayan de City. So I urge my colleagues will join our city mayor and our city vice mayor to attend to this very important orientation in Cagayan de City. Kay importante ko no per DLG si mayor si vice mayor want to put. So we'll join our leaders of the Asin Samis to join the DLG activity in Cagayan de City tomorrow until September 11. And regarding the travel, we hope also that everybody will be there. Anyway, I am preparing for the budget and I am trying to foresee some savings for our annual PCL assessment, year-end assessment later on in December. So pwede lang po travel ta. Although ang ubang mga LGUs wala mo dito lang kay tungkol sa residence, financial residence, but sa ato napatay budget mabilin na igo-igo taman sa December. So thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you for your vital information,
Madam Chair.
Honorable. Yes, Honorable Waminal, you have the chair now.
Point of clarification lang, Honorable Mars Tapayan, what time are we leaving tomorrow morning?
Per DLG circular and advice, ang check-in time is 2 o'clock. So still be there before 2 o'clock. Pag check-in, and the program will begin in the afternoon, evening. Then check-out time is 11, no? 12 na. So, pwede tamang ikantog buntag o pwede po mga uto na kay Cagayan mga 3 hours mo tayo na travel, 4 hours ang maximum. Kung may mo mag convoy o di ka convoy mga 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock igo-igo na abot to as this check-in ta niya prepare for the program sa DLG pagka gabi ngay parang anak.
Yes, any other information? Yes, Honorable Lim.
Thank you, Madam Chair. If you may, Madam Chair, would like to share also what I have learned from my convention last September 3 to 5 in Cebu City, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair. The cooperative convention I attended in my capacity as chairperson of the Committee on Cooperatives. Though it has 3 days of kanang convention, Madam Chair, I will just summarize it. The sessions gave us a broader perspective on where the cooperative sector is heading and, more importantly, what is expected of us as legislators at the local level. One of the key highlights was the presentation of the Philippine Cooperative Development Plan 2025 to 2028. This is a national roadmap that will guide cooperative growth in the next 4 years. It emphasizes digitalization, sustainable livelihood, and aligning cooperative programs with our development goals. This means that our local government also must align our city's cooperative initiatives with this national plan. Another important discussion was on the autonomy of cooperatives as organizations and enterprises. Cooperatives are independent bodies governed by their members, and while LGUs must extend full support, we should always respect their self-governance. The session also highlighted the entrepreneurial side of cooperatives. They are not just social groups, but economic enterprises that create jobs and drive local livelihood. For this, cooperatives need enabling policies from us, policies that will help them access markets, link with tourism, agriculture, and even digital business ventures, which indeed, Madam Chair, our very own hardworking Governor Henry Waminal started even before he was still a congressman, and gipadayon sa ato ang Mr. Ascenso Congressman Ando Waminal, Mr. Ascenso Pinoy Congressman Indy Waminal, and of course our beloved City Mayor, Mayor Sam Norman Fuentes, ang pagpahimo sa mga malig-on o pulidong Market Road and providing also Wi-Fi connection sa mga lugar nga lisod kaayo ang connection. So, naka-suporta gihapon ta sa ilahang kuan, Madam Chair. Now, regarding the RA 9520 or the Cooperative Code, there are proposed amendments being studied at the national level. These are geared towards improving compliance. Another crucial topic was cooperative taxations and privileges. So I will no longer discuss about it. It's very long. I will just give you another handouts, Madam Chair. And allow me to emphasize the most important part on the convention, the Republic Act 11535, the Cooperatives Development Officer Act. This law makes it mandatory for every city and municipalities, including ours, to have a Cooperatives Development Officer and a Cooperative Development Office. This is where our legislative rule becomes very clear. Under RA 11535, it is our duty to enact an ordinance institutionalizing the City Cooperative Development Office, defining its powers, functions, and staffing, allocate necessary budget if we have budget, exercise oversight by requiring regular reports from the Cooperative Development Officer, and lastly, integrate cooperative programs into our local governance, ensuring that they are part of our development plans and policies. Madam Chair, the convention affirmed that cooperatives are not just partners but vital engines of inclusive growth. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Very much, Honorable Lim, for your report. Yes, any reaction?
No reaction, Madam Chair. If there is none, I would like also to render my oral report, Madam Chair.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much. The mayor requested this representation together with the personnel from the City Planning Office and City Engineer's Office, Engineer Momay Alianic, for the regional planning forum. All the city planners and developers and environmental specialists were invited to convene last September 4 and 5 at Mulberry Suites, Cagayan de Oro City. And the highlights of the said forum is to present every municipalities and cities their long-term and short, medium, and long-term development plans after the CLUP program that they have passed. And with that, it is really very important for us, especially there are many municipalities that were awarded during the said forum, including Lopez Haina, Oroquieta City, Clarin, also part of the winners for the best practices of their CLUPs. And during the said forum also, we discussed urban plannings, green spaces, and the 2030 to 2040 long-term development of a city after a CLUP. That is why I will be making a report to our mayor regarding the said meeting that I have attended, that it is really very important for us to pass finally our CLUP, which is still pending right now, so that we could make a innovative development plan after our CLUP. With that, I think it will be very, very helpful to the investment, including also the economic benefits of said CLUP. And probably after my submission of the report to the mayor, Madam Chair, probably we could pass a resolution urging our city mayor to come up a final CLUP after, I think we have done that 2 years ago, and until now we haven't yet received the final draft of the said CLUP, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hopefully, we can finalize our CLUP, no? Because that is very important for our investors. Any other remarks or comment?
Yes, Honorable Chair, the provincial DLG informed us that our final date for the local received awards will be on September 26 in the morning, as being suggested by Honorable Lorraine Puente Cepres, because we will have a final day in the afternoon, culmination of the Civil Service Month celebration.
September 26.
26.
Ang
26.
yes, Monday.
Sa hapon, natay culmination
Culmination.
awards o family day sa mga emplado. So sa buntag ta, 9 to 12, ang awards. Ito ang awards, local reserve awards, DLG. Abo siya.
Okay.
Abot lang na makatay ila na. Nahimo na ila na to kay. Nantay ila, pero wala pa tayo. Wala pa record, no?
Mupatay ila.
Ila to kay. Sa Fernandez ba? Di ba na ila na to sa Global One Garden? May ila ta. Pero wala pa tayo record. Kasi pangitaon sa during the awards. Oh, pangitaan tag. Wala ila lang ta.
Do you have a record for that? Yes, Honorable
Thank
Siso.
you very much. The evaluation for the LLA will cover 2022 to 2025, our second term. And I believe the purpose of our meeting on September 26 is to finalize what are those comments or reactions that we have, right? Katubitong nganong apilon man sa evaluation ang katong nganong magkinahanglan ta mga i-complete or i-perfect attendance si 265 nga di impossible makaayo. So mo na atong i-discuss dito before mag-evaluate per municipality ug city. So we could gather there para ato ang i-plan out kung angayan ba ni-include sa itong evaluation or dili na kay it's very, very unreachable, impossible kaayo, katupong sa ELA, pwede nga gamayon na lang ang percentage, kay dito manggod mo kaon ang ato ang ratings manggod, kung wata kakandak ani nga particular, so katong mga ginagmay, mga 1%, pero kini mga dinagko. So ato na i-discuss dito, warag mag-sorting ta dito kung unsay i-include, unsay dili include, unsay ato ang kanang bitang mga suggestion before mag-evaluate per municipality o city kung kinsa gyoy number 1, number 2, number 3 or nakakuan sa taas nga percentage. Kaya ang uban man good, true nga kita we're very truthful nga wala gyud ta kung maingon ta wa gyud tay ela, wala gyud. Ang uban man good kay mag-copy paste ra man gud na sila just to comply with the requirements. Kita kay true kung man gyud ato diniyo, so kung wala gyud dili ta pwede mag-antedate kay that's against the rules. So truthful gyud ang ato ang result mo nang ang uban okay ra man gud nila nga mag-insert ipang predate antedate ang mga kuan basta lang gyud ma-comply mo nang dito po na nato i-discuss during the September 26 kay kuan naman dayon mag-evaluate naman ay per municipality cities nga scheduling.
Wala pa evaluation na, wala pa evaluation.
Oh, wala pa.
Kay ilang mong i-perfect ang number of regular sessions. Kung 5 weeks a month, 5 sessions po. Sa Blaod, mag-require 4 sessions in a month naman. Na kita, naabi mo, take bitag Holy Week break.
Christmas break.
We are Catholics, mostly Catholics, so Christmas break, lapot tayo Christmas break. Yeah. Kung 5 weeks, so 4 weeks na ta. But we have special session, pero wala man nag-count ng special session, special session, not counted. So, ato yun nga, kanang importante yung alis sa Holy Week, we need to have one Holy Week break kay dengan sa mga religious ato ang mga members sa atong SP, no? Kisa po na po atong kisa break early.
Other than that, Mr. Majority Floor Leader, naamang good tay sila kategory sa malasakit, naapo dito sa matibay, matatag nga naay dapat ang mga ordinances nga kini dapat ura bitaw ka ng template na nga kung wala ka ani nga mga ordinansa nga imong gi-adapt, dako kay siya og ma-pull out nato nga kaning percentage. Kung under this pod nga matatag, kung wala po kay ordinances o resolution, mo dito manggod na nakakuan, nakakabi og less kay namang goy mga national laws nga wala nato gipang-adapt. Nya, mo man nilang pangitaon nga ordinance adapting the national law nga wala ta naka-provide kay wa man nato gipang-adapt kay ang ato ang kuan ato stake is national law naman ang anong kinahanglan man nato i-adapt, pero si evaluation kinahanglan man gyud, so dito ta kulang gamay.
Lagi wala ko silang proactive nga performance sa SP kay ang ilang itanaw easy ra kay ma-adapt, wala man ay abilidad nga mahitabo, walay kakuge, walay disiplina, hard work, walay ikaw na mag-adapt, mag-concord. So, nga to lang nga, we are practical nga, ano i-adapt ang namin lo, na ibalaod. So, muna na, minus.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your manifestation, Honorable Majority Leader. Any other comments or remarks that we have to consider now regarding this very important issue? Yes. Honorable Suizo, wala na. Mr. Secretary, doon na kayo mga additional input. Wala na. Okay, Honorable Majority Floor Leader. No more other matters to be discussed? Okay.
Honorable Sir, there are no more relevant and material points that my colleagues might bring forth before this body, Honorable Sir. I am now bound to follow my task. I now move to adjourn the regular session, Honorable Sir.
Session is now adjourned.